Imagine you're a talented painter who loves creating art for the sheer joy of it. Your friends admire your work, and you do it just for fun. Then, someone offers you money for each painting you complete. At first, it feels exciting, but soon you might start questioning if you enjoy painting as much as you did before. Why does this happen? The answer lies in the overjustification effect. In this video, we'll dive into the overjustification effect, how external rewards can sometimes undermine our intrinsic motivation and transform our engagement with activities. The overjustification effect is a psychological phenomenon where external rewards, such as money, praise, or prizes, decrease our intrinsic motivation to engage in an activity we already enjoy. Initially identified by psychologists Edward Deci and Richard Ryan in the 1970s, this effect reveals how rewards can shift our focus from the inherent enjoyment of an activity to the rewards themselves. Here's a simple breakdown. When we engage in an activity because it's enjoyable or fulfilling in itself, we're driven by intrinsic motivation. This means we do it for the sheer pleasure or satisfaction it brings. When we start receiving rewards for an activity we already enjoy, the activity may begin to be seen as a means to earn rewards, rather than as an enjoyable pursuit. Over time, the presence of these rewards can reduce our intrinsic interest in the activity, as we start focusing more on the rewards than on the activity itself. Several key studies have illustrated the overjustification effect. Edward Deci conducted a study where participants engaged in a puzzle-solving task. Some participants were offered monetary rewards for their performance, while others were not. After the study, those who had been rewarded showed less interest in the puzzles when given the opportunity to work on them again compared to those who had not been rewarded. In another influential study by Mark Lepper and colleagues, children who were rewarded with stickers for drawing with markers initially showed high interest in the activity. However, when the rewards were removed, these children showed less interest in drawing compared to children who had not been rewarded at all. Harry Harlow's research with monkeys also provided evidence for the overjustification effect. Monkeys that were initially motivated to solve puzzles for fun showed reduced interest in the puzzles when they were rewarded with food. Understanding the overjustification effect involves exploring several psychological mechanisms. When rewards are introduced, the activity may shift from being something we enjoy for its own sake to something we do primarily for the reward. This change in perception can reduce the intrinsic satisfaction we derive from the activity. Once we start receiving rewards for an activity, we may begin to expect rewards for continuing it. This expectation can shift our focus from the enjoyment of the activity to the rewards, thereby decreasing our intrinsic motivation. Self-determination theory by Deci and Ryan suggests that intrinsic motivation is driven by the need for autonomy, competence, and relatedness. External rewards can undermine these needs by making the activity feel controlled or less autonomous. The overjustification effect can be seen in various contexts. Education. In schools, rewarding students with grades or prizes for completing assignments can sometimes decrease their interest in learning. Students might focus more on the rewards than on the enjoyment of learning. Workplace. In the workplace, offering bonuses or incentives for tasks that employees already enjoy can reduce their intrinsic motivation. Employees may start viewing their work as a means to earn rewards rather than as a fulfilling activity. Parenting. Parents who use rewards to encourage their children to engage in activities they already enjoy, like reading or sports, might find that their children lose interest once the rewards are removed. Understanding the overjustification effect has important implications for motivation. Designing effective incentives. When creating reward systems, consider how external rewards might impact intrinsic motivation. For activities that are inherently enjoyable, it's often better to use rewards sparingly or focus on providing positive feedback rather than tangible incentives. Educational strategies. Educators can foster a love for learning by emphasizing the intrinsic value of education rather than relying heavily on extrinsic rewards. Encouraging curiosity and providing opportunities for meaningful learning can help maintain students' intrinsic motivation. Workplace practices. employers can enhance job satisfaction by creating a work environment that supports intrinsic motivation, offering opportunities for growth, providing meaningful work, and recognizing achievements without always tying them to rewards can be more effective. Here are some strategies to minimize the overjustification effect and maintain intrinsic motivation. Focus on intrinsic rewards. Highlight the intrinsic rewards of an activity, such as the satisfaction of completing a task or the joy of personal growth. Reinforce the personal value and enjoyment derived from the activity itself. Use rewards wisely. When using external rewards, treat them as a form of recognition rather than a primary motivator. For example, offer rewards for significant achievements, but emphasize the value of the activity and personal accomplishment. Promote autonomy support, individuals' autonomy and self-determination in their activities. Allowing people to set their own goals and make choices helps preserve their intrinsic motivation. Provide positive feedback. Offer positive feedback and encouragement that acknowledges effort and achievement without making rewards the central focus. This helps maintain motivation and reinforces the enjoyment of the activity. The overjustification effect demonstrates how external rewards can sometimes undermine our intrinsic motivation. Shift in motivation. Introducing rewards for activities we already enjoy can shift our focus from the enjoyment of the activity to the rewards, reducing intrinsic motivation. Real-world impact. This effect impacts various areas, including education, work, and parenting. Understanding it can help design more effective reward systems and motivation strategies. Strategies for balance. Balancing external rewards with intrinsic motivation helps maintain interest and enjoyment in activities. Emphasizing the inherent value of the activity itself is crucial. The overjustification effect highlights the power of rewards and their potential impact on our motivation. By understanding how rewards can influence our engagement, we can make more informed choices about how to motivate ourselves and others. Next time you're considering using rewards to motivate yourself or someone else, think about how might these rewards affect intrinsic motivation, and what can I do to ensure that the activity remains enjoyable and fulfilling? Being mindful of how rewards impact motivation can help us maintain a healthy balance and sustain our passion for various activities.